Windom antennas are basically off-center fed dipole. As the Carolina Windom antenna is not center fed, unequal currents exist in the horizontal radiating sections, unlike in the standard half-wave dipole antenna. This is what makes the vertically hanging portion of the coaxial feed line radiate RF energy. Carolina Windom is thus an unbalanced antenna. M0UKD uses 10 feet of 50 ohms cable as the vertical radiator for his Carolina Windom antenna, which needs no tuner at 40 meter, 20 meter and 10 meter. He uses a 4:1 balance at the feed point of the OCFD. Unlike the half-wave dipole which is center-fed, they are broadband antennas to some extent. The original Windom antenna was fed 14% off-center with a single wire, which would radiate up to the operating position, which is quite undesirable. The Carolina Windom, on the other hand, uses a line isolator RF choke to prevent this. The part of the feeder between the antenna and the RF choke, which is hanging vertically above the ground, radiates, making the Carolina Windom an omnidirectional antenna. As this radiation is at low angle, it is suitable for DX work. M0UKD gives detailed instructions for construction of the Carolina Windom antenna, including the needed line isolator and 4:1 balance. Unlike the usual designs for these, he is using half-inch ferrite rod as the core, which seemed quite easy to make. For the 4:1 balance, he uses 17 bifilar turns on a half-inch ferrite rod. The line isolator is made of 10 turns of RG8 on a half-inch ferrite rod. This could be made with coax connectors at both ends inside a PVC pipe, or simply by winding the feeder RG8 coax around the bare ferrite rod. M0UKD mentions that his antenna also works even on bands below 40 meter, on 60 and 80 meter, though the coax losses will be higher. He has used it even on 160 meter, but found it very inefficient on that band. Ideal mounting height is at least 35 feet above the ground, which improves the radiation pattern. Antenna at his home performs well even at